Hey everyone, Ivy here. Welcome back to my channel. How is everyone doing today? I have today my February favorites from 2019, so we're gonna get right into it. At first I was hesitant because I'm like, I just put my best of 2018, but can't pass up the fact that these are my absolute mostly used items throughout the month of February. So that was a mouthful. So let's start with the first item. The first item I want to show you is the lip color that I'm actually wearing today. From the moment I purchased this is from Dose of Colors. Let me turn around. The packaging is so pretty. This is the shade Mocha. If you are someone that has really dry lips, you know, they get chapped or whatever, this actually goes on so smooth and so creamy. I'm going to stop talking for a second so you guys can see. I didn't even put chapstick on. I was afraid that it was not gonna glide on. It was gonna look really bumpy and crusty and everything, but this stuff is awesome. I love it. So let me just show you the tube, the shade right there. So if you're someone that likes an everyday lip to wear, I highly recommend this one. It's really great. And her lipsticks actually smell a little bit like vanilla. So if you like that scent, it's nothing like the MAC ones. The MAC ones, I love them. They smell like vanilla, but this is a lighter scent of vanilla. Whereas the MAC ones are a little bit stronger. So if you haven't tried anything from Dose, I highly recommend this lip shade in Mocha. And the next thing I want to show you is from the Body Shop. And I got a little trial size of this. This is the Almond Milk and Honey Body Butter. It says it's for sensitive dry skin, which I do have. This smells to me like, what do it smells like? You can smell the shea butter in here and the almond. I don't smell any honey at all, but can you see how much of it I've used? And this is the smaller size is $7. And I absolutely love this. Every time I wash my hands, I put it on. And what I like about it, oops, no, it's not upside down. So what I like about this one, I put it on my hands, is it creates like a barrier. I know they have a hand cream, but I decided to try out the body butter first because it tends to be thicker. So I am planning to pick up the hand lotion of this to see if it works just as well as what I'm trying to say. But what I was saying too prior to that is that it leaves like a barrier on your hands, so the water kind of just spills off, and then you wash your hands as much as I do, they don't feel as dry. And I will be putting some of this on at the end of the video because I don't want to drop anything. That's how slippery and smooth your hands get. But I still love this, so if you haven't tried it, definitely pick it up at your Body Shop. I got mine off of Amazon. The next item is mascara. It's one of my favorite things to put on. I feel like that if you do your brows and mascara and just put on a lip gloss or a chapstick, you're good to go and you look a little bit more pulled together in the morning. So this is from Maybelline. This is the one that Makeup by Shayla did, and this is the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express. I absolutely love this mascara. I feel like the more you use it, the better it gets. So I'm really loving it. It's a very dry formula. It's not super wet. It doesn't clump up. Your eyelashes do not feel stiff. I'm wearing it today, if you guys can see. And I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. And I got lucky when I picked this up at Walmart. It was only $3.99, I believe. But it's really inexpensive. It's definitely under $9. And since I was talking about brows, I've been using these 3 items. I'm going to show them one at a time. And the first one is from Benefit. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 4.5. And this is, I think, the mini one. This is not the full size. This one is $12. I absolutely love it. I didn't use this one today, but I have been alternating between this one and the pomade in the same shade, 4.5, also from Benefit. And that's what I'm actually wearing today. I think that for the pomade, I'm actually going to get a shade, maybe one shade lighter, because I think that they look a little bit too dark today. Let me know what you guys think of my eyebrows in the comment section. Do you feel that this pomade shade is too dark for me? Should I go a shade lighter? I think I can get away with it, but I was thinking maybe I should try to lighter shades, what I'm trying to say. So I alternated this month between these 2 items, and then I sealed it with the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. This is in clear. This stuff is bulletproof. If you want like shellac for your eyebrows, definitely get this, especially if you're someone that has really bushy brows that they don't stay in place. This stuff is really, really good. Another one that I did try that's very comparable to this is the one from Marc Jacobs, but this one, in my opinion, has a firmer hold than the Marc Jacobs one. So it would be this one, then the Marc Jacobs one, then the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and then the MAC one for least holding power that looks more natural. So I really like this quite a bit. And An eyeliner that I used a lot. I'm not wearing it today actually, but I used it quite a bit this month as well. It's from Urban Decay. This is an oldie but a goodie. I've been using this for a very long time. It's a repurchase, and this is in the shade Perversion. I absolutely love the 24/7 eyeliners from Urban Decay. They're really, really good. They last a long time. They don't dry up either. It has such a great formula that I actually have pencils that I think they're over 4 years old in different shades. And when I was doing my decluttering video, if you guys haven't seen that, I saved them on my Instagram. I have my information down below if you're not following me. And those liners are still smooth. When I tested them on the back of my hand, they glided like as if they were brand new. So if you haven't tried any Urban Decay eyeliners, I highly recommend them. They are really, really good. Then the other thing that I didn't use for a very long time in February, but you guys saw it on the video. If you didn't watch the video, I'll put a card here, but it was in a Beauty Nouveau session, and it's from JOUER. This concealer blew my socks off. When I did the sample only, I immediately ordered this the same day from Sephora, and I haven't stopped using it since I purchased it. So this is the shade Dulce De Leche, and this is it right here, and it's just amazing. For reference, I am an NC40 in MAC. I do not do the bright under eye concealer where they put the concealer that's like 2 or 3 shades lighter on the eye. I don't like that look on me. I think it shows, I don't know, it just, for me, I just don't like it. I don't know how to explain it really to you. I just don't care for it on myself. So I prefer to do something that's like 1 shade or my exact shade under my eyes, because I really just want the coverage. I'm not really trying to look awake. You know what I mean? So nonetheless, I love this concealer. If you haven't tried it, definitely pick it up. The next item I've used quite a bit as well, and I purchased this. Is from Flower Beauty. It's a Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray Dewy Mist. I got this off of Ulta, and I purchased it because of Tati Westbrook. If you guys are not following her, you should definitely follow her. This stuff is awesome. It just has a great mister on it. It's very inexpensive, and it sets your whole face, and it feels really nice and fresh. I even like to just put this on my face without any makeup on. It's just really refreshing. So I absolutely love this. If you haven't tried it, definitely pick it up. Especially if you have dry skin, I think you will like it quite a bit. The other item that I purchased, because I have a really long shopping list of items to try, and it's from a YouTuber as well. Her name is Karen, and her channel is ILUVSARAHI, and she is a color with ColourPop, and this is the shade SOFTII. The minute I put this on to try it out, pretty much wearing it every day. So much so that I've been alternating between this and MOCHA every other day. So I'll wear this even without makeup, just put it around the house and just wear it, and then this one as well. And how I know it's a really good shade, my son, whenever I wear this, he'll say to me, "Oh, mommy, you look so pretty. I really like that lip color." Like, he'll notice. And this one is so natural on me that he doesn't even know that I have it on. I have to ask him, "Oh, what do you think of my lipstick?" To see if he notices. And he goes, "You're wearing lipstick?" And he has to look really close, and he goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, I like it. It's nice. I didn't even know. It looks so natural." So these two lipsticks, well, lipstick, and this is a ultra matte lip. I've been alternating between them a lot. Let's just say that. The other thing that has been so good to my skin, because I have dry skin, like I said, is from Josie Maran. This is the Pure Argan Milk Intensive Hydrating Treatment. I love this stuff. This is a repurchase. I had this previously, but I was trying to use up other items that I had, and I'm so happy that I got it again, because this winter has been brutal here in Massachusetts. Not as cold as it typically can be, but we've gotten quite a bit of snow, so this has really helped a lot. And the other thing, which is a tongue twister for me, is this Dermelect Rapid Repair Facial Moisturizer, and this has chamomile, azulene, and collagen in it. This stuff, I remember I got a sample in an Ipsy bag years ago. I loved this so much, and it was on that list that I talked about earlier, and I finally picked this up because this is really hard to find. I found it in I can't remember where. I will link it down below. And I absolutely love this stuff. It just helps. And I've even been using it on my son's skin as well, because he's been having like this kind of a rash. I don't know if it's a rash or acne. He's going through puberty, so I don't know if it's actually acne because it doesn't look like acne. But I've been using this on it, and it's been helping. So if you have teenagers, this stuff works for their skin as well. And the other thing that I've been just started using a little bit towards the end of February, but I love it, and this is the newer from Fresh, and this is the Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream Super Lotus Night Recovery. This in the little blue thing. I got this as a sample. This stuff smells so good. I really like their products, and I've used quite a bit of it. I try to use it really at night, but I do use it sometimes during the day when I feel like I need that extra little something. But I really do like this quite a bit. And since we're talking about face stuff, the other thing that has become a everyday type of thing when I do my makeup is from Smashbox, and this is the Photo Finish Primerizer, and this is a little mini one. I got this in an Ipsy bag because I'm recently starting an Ipsy again, and I can see now why so many people like this. I even used this on my forehead today just to test it out to see if it would do creasing. I haven't gotten any creasing, and typically when I put a primer on my forehead I get creasing immediately. So if you have dry skin, I think you will love this, and I think if you just need a little pick-me-up as well, you would care for this. I don't think this is too heavy for someone who has like combination skin either. And the other thing you guys are probably might have noticed, might not have noticed, is this L'Oreal Paris Magic Root Cover-Up, and this is Temporary Gray Concealer Spray. Well, that's a long word. I picked this up because of Karen, also from ILUVSARAHI. She posted on her Instagram, or in one of her videos, I don't remember which one it was, to cover up, like, if you know how when you do the ponytails, you have like the little like bald spots, like your hair's not as full, so you use this to fill it in. So I got it really to do that and to cover my grays, and I left it on purpose. Let me show you guys. Like, I did this whole side. I know it's not great, and I did a little bit here, and I left a little bit of the gray so you can see. This was, you can see most of my grays here. My gray hairs do not bother me. What I don't like is that they stand straight up, and they were like really wilding today, like all over the place. So I just put this in it to just calm it down so it doesn't look so crazy. And I love how that it immediately fills in my hairline, and it covers up the gray hairs as well, so it just looks nice and flat, you know. So I like this a lot. If you're someone who does a lot of ponytails, or let's say you don't have time to color your grays, I highly recommend this. And what I like about it, it acts a little bit kind of like a hairspray too. So kind of like you spray it, you brush it, and it kind of locks the hair in place. So if you haven't tried this, definitely pick this up. The other item that I've been using a lot is from Marc Jacobs. I tried this in a sample, and I was immediately impressed by this foundation. And you can't see it now because I've shook it up, but it's around here right now. I've used that much already. It was full when I got it, so I'm pretty much getting really down on this, which I'm surprised because it takes me forever to finish anything. I've mentioned this before, but this is the Shameless Youth Look 24-hour foundation with broad spectrum sunscreen, SPF 25, and this is the shade Medium Y370. This shade is a little bit dark for me. I'm definitely going to admit that, because I believe when I got this and I tried it, I had a little bit of a tan from the summer, and it's already faded because, hello, I stay indoors way too much. But this is a great foundation. I absolutely love it. And once I set it with this, it looks really, really good. This is what I'm wearing today, actually. If you guys, I try to wear all my favorites today so you guys can really see it all at once, because I've either worn one or the other, or I've worn them all together, is what I'm trying to say. And then the next thing I have for you is the bronzer that I'm wearing today. And this is a limited edition one, so I do apologize for that. And this is from the Patrick Star collection, the Summer Star collection. And this is the one called Gimme Life. This packaging is giving me life. It's so pretty. I really love the way he designed all his collections. So this is the shade right here. So it's comparable, I believe people have said, to Give Me Sun from MAC. So it's a very warm tone bronzer, and I'm wearing it today. And what I like about this bronzer is that when you put it on, it looks like you're not putting anything. So be careful with that, because you will go ham and you'll be like, oh my god, I put too much on. So it just gives you that nice little like sun-kissed look. I really, really like this. So if you want a bronzer that you could just kind of put on and it's really subtle, then definitely pick this one up. I think you will love it if you can find it, because I know that some of his collections, like if you go to some MAC counters, they do still have them, and they're actually on sale. I do know that some Macy's still have them. And who's the other person? There was another retailer. I think it was either Kohl's or Belk's. They still had some of his stuff. So just search online. I'm sure you'll find it. But the next thing I have was a recommendation from a YouTuber here. Her name is Rosita. Hi, Rosita. Beauty. What is her? No, her channel is Rosita Applebum. Sorry. Her handle is Beauty by Rosita on Instagram. And this blush, she talks about it so much, and I was like, you know what, I need to pick it up. I love it. And it's called Desert Rose, and I'm actually wearing it today. This is such a beautiful, like, it looks like it's not much in the pan, but when you put it on, you have to be very careful because it will, bam, pack a punch real quick. So for me, this looks like when you're blushing a little bit, I think this is the perfect blush to look like if you have like, you know, like if you're blushing. So I really like this a lot. I'm a really big fan of MAC. I know a lot of people don't like MAC, but I like MAC. So that blush is definitely, I'm so happy that I picked it up. And you're probably wondering about my highlight, which I'm loving. This is from Dose of Colors. This packaging, this is with Desi and Katie. This is from their round 2. And this one is called Chasing the Sun. How pretty is that? So this is like a gold, well, not gold. No, Fuego is more gold. This is more like a bronze. See what I mean? It gives you that bronzy look. A bronze peach tone. I absolutely love it. I do know this is still available. So if you haven't picked it up, definitely pick it up. This is going to last you quite some while. And what I like about this particular shade, you can actually put this on the rest of your body. Like say if you self-tan. I don't self-tan personally. You can put it like on your collarbone, put it on your legs. I think this will be great on the body just to give you like that, like you just stepped out of the sun look. I think this is great. So as you can see there, definitely I would recommend this. And then part of that collection I picked up also was their palette, the friend Keishon palette. I'm actually wearing it today. I love this palette. It has so many great colors for every day. I'm trying to put it so the thing doesn't, let me cover it with this, the mirror, because the light is reflecting off of the ring light. Can you guys see that? Well, the ring light's reflecting over this. So this is it right here. I could get a little closer. And I'm wearing today basic and the churro. And what's the other color I'm wearing today? And there's the one next to basic is called Jeans. So those are the 3 shades I'm wearing. Let me get something to point to it real quick. Show you guys. That will probably be best. So we're wearing basic all over the lid. And we're wearing this one, which is called Jeans. I gotta look to make sure I'm not saying the wrong one. Jeans. And then this warmer tone one here is called Churro. So I smoked out with Churro all over the eyelid. And then this one I put a little, I pointed the right one, sorry. This one I put as eyeliner. I smoked it out because I tried to do a wing eyeliner today. And let me tell you, when you haven't done a wing eyeliner, you mess up. So to cover that up, I smoked it out with that shade and then I cleaned it up with some makeup remover. And you would probably not know if I didn't say that, but I love it. Oh, and then I put a little bit of this color. See, I know I forgot something. Let's get another pointing thingy here. It's called Just a Kiss. Ah, don't drop it. Oh my God, I almost dropped this. Sorry if that blew your eardrums right here. This one a little bit right here in the inner tear ducts. But this is a great all-around palette. If you guys see it, pick it up. They sell it at Ulta now. You won't regret it. So I had mentioned in my previous video that I have become really sensitive to scents. Because of that, I have not been wearing any perfume or really doing my nails. So I decided to pick up this body mist from Rihanna. This is the nude one because I do like the way the nude perfume smells, but I never purchased it because of the issues that I'm having. This, I'm happy to say, I can wear it, and what I like about this is very soft, and it has like a sweet smell of it. It's kind of like brown sugar and vanilla, and it's like a very mild baby powder scent. I like the way baby powder smells. If you like the way babies smell, I think you will like this because that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me like this, like a baby and fresh baked cookies. That's what it reminds me of. But I love this. It was very inexpensive. I think it was like under $7. So if you see it, pick it up. I think you'll love it. And I think it's great for all year, like whether it's summer, winter time. I think it's great. And then the last 2 things I have here. This is from Sephora. This is a repurchase. I got the teeny tiny travel size one. And this is the coconut water one. These are really good for taking off your makeup. I was super surprised. I actually picked up the mini one because I needed $3 to complete an order. And in order to complete the order, I needed to spend $3. And I was like, oh, I just use them to wipe off makeup, right? On my hands, you know, swatches. Works great on the face. Doesn't irritate. Doesn't feel like my skin is too tight. Leaves it moisturized. So if you're someone who has dry skin, pick these up. I think they're only like $7.50. And that's not bad because these makeup wipes can be really expensive. And I do like to use these on those days where I'm just being too lazy and I don't want to go and wash my face, and I just use this to take everything off and I'm good to go. And last but not least, I think this is the last item, it's my Kat Von D Lyric. You guys know I've been using this shade right here in the middle. Been using this forever, It's time to give this palette to someone else though, because I only use the one palette in here and that's just a waste. And I actually already ordered the refillable in a compact they have now. So this will probably be the last time you'll see this in a video, but it won't be the last time I'm using the actual powder is what I'm trying to say. So the last things I have for you are some makeup brushes that I have recently picked up and I can't stop using them. So this one I got on Amazon and I picked it up because for me, it's a dupe to that NARS brush everybody uses. I don't know the name of it, but I will have it in the video. And this brush is awesome. You can use it for under your eyes. I've been using it to put my blush on. And I love that it takes the blush and it really packs a punch right away. And I could just buff it out and then I'm good to go. So I absolutely love this brush. I got it from Amazon, like I said, and I will link it down below. Check down in the description box. I will have everything that I showed you linked below. And I will also have a Pinterest board for you so that if you want to go somewhere and just see everything that I talked about and you can just look at it visually and click on it and shop for it. Don't worry, it's not an affiliated link at all. It'll just be easier for you to kind of get everything, because I don't know about you, but when I watch favorites videos, I go back and then I have to rewatch and then pause the video and go through and see what they have or write it down. And so I find that it's just easier if it's all in a Pinterest board, then you can just click the link, go there, and you can look at it at your leisure. Just what I was thinking. So the next brush that I absolutely love for applying my bronzer, and this is from Ulta. And this is the bronzer brush. And their brushes are not expensive and they're very good quality. I love how soft they are. I think this is synthetic, but I absolutely love it. And what I like about this brush too is that you can use it for your bronzer and you can use it for blush. And you could even use it to just dust off powder as well. So I really, really love this brush. Can you guys see that? Really like it. Then another brush from that line. This is the Buffing Concealer brush right here. This brush is so amazing. I didn't use it today because I didn't want it to be dirty for the video. And I was like, I wish I had another one of these. So I will be picking up another one so that I can have two. So if, say I'm going to film, I can have a clean one and a dirty one. I know it sounds like, why don't you just clean it? When you get concealer and foundation on brushes, it's not that easy to get it out. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. But this brush is really good. And it's really inexpensive. I think it's only $8. And it literally buffs your concealer out like as if you didn't put any concealer on. Absolutely love it. Love, 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 love it. And the last brush I have for you that I want to mention is also from Ulta Beauty. And this is the Precision Foundation Brush. So this brush literally paints on your foundation. Like you just go 1, 2, 3, boom, and you're done. And you'll go back because you're used to buffing and tapping and this and that, and you'll be amazed. I believe I used this brush in a video for you guys. I don't remember if I did or not, but I think I did. If I remember what video it is, I will put it for you guys to watch it. But I love these brushes. So if you guys haven't tried these, you should definitely get them. I think these are amazing. And there's other brushes that I use, but those are the new ones that I've tried and I wanted to include those in. So those are all the things I wanted to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed my February favorites as much as I did. But I have a question for you guys. I never include like TV shows or music that I'm listening to at the time when I do my favorites because I'm trying to condense the video to not be so long. So let me know in the comments section if you guys want me to include those items. Do you mind that the video would be longer? Because we all know I can talk and my videos would be kind of long. So I'm gonna let you guys go and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.